Hi friends, today I am going to explain you about MS Office Excel functions. What is a functions actually? Which going to predefine functions which are provided by the Microsoft. That means if you want to do a calculation based on some column, then you can use these functions. Those are predefined. Most probably, MS Office is providing different types of functions which are used commonly. Okay, for example, if we go, I'll show you the functions where you can find those functions. If you see here, you can write the functions or formula, okay, and you can check also is it valid or not, and how to get that functions, default functions. Okay, so once you enter equal to sum, here you can see all these are normal functions which are provided by Microsoft. You can see here multiple functions are there. Okay, today I'm going to cover only few of the arithmetic functions which are available in MS Office. Okay, if I if you click on function, you can see that. Okay, most recently used functions, I can say that. Okay, what are the sum, average, if condition, hyperlink, count, max, mean. I'm not going to cover all the functions which are provided by the Microsoft. Okay, I'm going to provide you only few of the mathematic functions which are which are used commonly. If you go to the PowerPoint, I'll explain you. Sum, max, min, average. Sum sum is used to get the total of a column values. For example, if you see an Excel sheet, here you can see that I'm going to take an example of students, a class students. Okay, actually student, and each subject something like maths, English, science, okay, maths, English, science. Now each student is there, a student 1 and 2. Okay, I'm going to have 20 students, right? Now I have a maximum marks is 100, and I'm going to enter only the max, how much marks they obtained in each subject. Okay, I'm going to enter random marks. Sorry. Similarly, I'm going to have the marks in English also. Here, how you are going to get the total? Tell me. Just think how we are going to get the total by doing normal way. What we'll do, we'll take a calculator and we'll do the calculation. But here in Excel sheet, if you are using, it's not required. By default, Microsoft has been provided few of the functions. Simply, if you click equal to sum, sum of, okay, I'm going to select the column. close and enter. What happened? It's showing is sum of values simply. Even if you want to add one more student at the bottom of the value and you want, there is no need to change any calculation. What you need to do is simply go here, insert a row. Okay, now if you see, previously it is 22, now you need to change it to 23. Okay, here also you can do one thing. If you add in between this, by default it will be updated, but if you are adding at the bottom of the row, bottom of the sum, then it won't take. Okay, here I am updating student 12, something like 21. Okay, marks something like 87. He got maths 95 in English. Science he's got only 12. Assume that he's just like me. If you see here that sum of the total is increased by default, you need not to change anything. Okay, if you modify the value also here, some 65 to something 21, by default you can see that it's previously it is 1350, now it's changed to 13006. Okay, now I'll update it as a 98. Now you can see that 1380, that is value is. Similarly, you can do the same thing. If you want to do the same, some operation needs to be added for other rows also. What you need to do is just select the sum cell. After that one, you can see that where I am placing, it's a plus symbol it is showing. Just select that one, click a right mouse button, set left mouse button and drag it. Now you can see that previously it is B, the column B it is doing a total. Once you drag, it's updated to column C, and C similarly for column D. Okay. Here it's showing some functions also. Copy the cells or fill format only, without format only. Copy the cells is the best option. That is a B by default selected. We need not to worry about it. Simply click escape. Okay. That's it. Now you can see that the totals are coming up. This is regarding total. Okay, right. Now we'll move to the next one. What is the next one? Max. Okay, we'll take the same example in a match. Okay, who got the maximum marks? How can we know that? Simply click it, max, and select it. You need to select the rows which are available here. You can see here. I'm closing here and clicking. That means maximum marks who obtained in maths is 98. That is the highest score. For the similarly for English, just what I'm going to do is here, little bit tricky, you need to observe it. Still it is pointing to B4 to B24, but our one is needs to start from C3 to C23. What happened here? You observe one thing, right? When we are moving at the column level, only the column values has been updated. But when we are moving at the row level, then it's going to update the row numbers only, not the column number. That is the reason it's not moved from B to C. I'll show you again. Once again, you can see right here. This time selecting and moving this one. You can see here C4. That's what I'm explaining you. C is the column, 4 is the row. Okay, if you see here, we moved to one row. That is the reason formula what happened. By default it is moved to the next row. It started calculation from the next row and ended also one more extra row here. Okay, simple it is. Now what I'm doing is I'm changing this one to D4 and D23. Okay, now I'll enter. You can see that it's also maximum 98, where we have, here it is, D3, sorry, D3 it is. Here we have a 98. What I'll do is I'll make it to 12. You can see the 88 is the maximum. Okay. In the as a part 1, I have covered only two functions. One is sum, another one is max. In the next part, I'm going to cover the min and average also. Okay. Please keep watching. Thank you.